How you doing? 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 It's World War Crime. Excuse me. A little out of position right now. This is World War Prime. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It's World War Prime. Time news. It seems like it was an encounter not too long ago when a woman went on the internet and stated that she went on Facebook and said something like I was homeless at one time, now I'm making six figures. Now somebody, Facebook, alright, is only about friends and family and so forth and so on. And one of the friends and families came to their house in minutes after seeing that on Facebook, came to the house and shot her dead. Makeva Jenkins died because of a Facebook post. Now, Facebook posts and internet is a lot of violence in there. There's a lot of chaos in there. There's a lot of animosity. A lot of fights start because of Facebook. A few deaths starts because of Facebook. But this one stood it out. Makeba Jenkins. Now they got a person that is closer than you could get. Her husband in custody for killing Makeva Jenkins. Okay? Families are rot. Families upset. The world's going chaos and madness. Families are killed faster than strangers, it seems nowadays. But this one took the cake, and this one stood out for me. This was before my time in YouTube, and this right here, this one of the cases that made me want to start my own YouTube newsstand. So it's a damn shame, man. It's a damn shame. So I'm gonna show you the video. Real quick, and you can think about it for yourselves.
Alright, Mr. Jenkins, good morning. Charged with first-degree murder with a firearm.
Yuri Jenkins is charged in the murder of his wife, Makeva Jenkins, who was shot by a masked man after she opened the door of her home before 2 a.m. on June 29th. Yuri Jenkins was at the home near Boynton Beach, as were their two young children and Makeva Jenkins' brother, a relative told the Post. A fight broke out and a man fatally shot Jenkins. Another man, Jovan Joseph, was arrested in September. It is unclear who shot Makeva Jenkins.
No bond, no contact with the family of the deceased, and no contact with the co-defendant. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Now this man seemed oddly calm, so I don't know. He's oddly calm, and what I don't understand is how you release somebody on a murder charge is beyond me. I mean, you gonna let the man go on bail? That's what they saying, to even affect the family even more. So if that's what the officer was talking about. No contact with the family. The only way to get contact with the family if the man is getting bail. Now, personally, I think if he did kill Makeva Jenkins, I personally think that's a dangerous move. I don't think more people would get hurt in the family and so forth and so on. But people gotta realize in the black community, man, a lot of madness.
I don't have no feelings toward this. I don't even know what to think about it. Either way, Makeva's children gonna be out of mom and a dad. I'm just glad justice is coming to an end. That's it.
You feel like he's guilty?
I do.
But this is justice.
Yeah, I believe so. As long as I know something is going to be done. I don't know.
He's not guilty of the charges that they accuse him of. I think they're overreaching. He is a victim in this case. He was a victim the night that his wife was murdered. He continues to be a victim. And I think, unfortunately, the sheriff's department is looking for somebody else to blame in this case besides the individual they already had arrested. He has met with law enforcement a number of times to try to provide answers, and if they're unsatisfied with those answers, that's not his concern, other than it's led to his charges. He's shocked, quite honestly. I think he's dismayed that he's sitting here charged and accused with the homicide of someone that he loved and cared.
Yeah, that is kind of fucked up. That is kind of fucked up if he's innocent. That is messed up. That is terrible if he's innocent of these charges. But usually the guilty party usually is a family member or somebody real close, because it's obviously this man had a continuous contact with Makeba Jenkins for him to come over in minutes and shoot her at her freaking doorstep. Okay, that shit is ridiculous. Now, when I told you about madness in the black community is insanely jealous of people of success. They'll do anything to smear. They'll do anything to kill. They'll do anything to make that person's life miserable. Now, if this man is guilty, then he did something horrendous. Okay, black people all over the United States are poor. They're struggling. They're having a hard time getting anything they wish to get in life. And she goes on Facebook and says, "I came from homeless to making six figures." Excuse me. And personally, that will get a lot of black people upset, especially if you on Facebook, which only deal with friends and family. A lot of people who you think are your friends, who you think care about you, who you think was having your back, secretly can't stand you. And as simple as that. Your worst enemies are right next to your ass in the black community. Right next to you. All the time. Waiting, lurking, waiting for your downfall in some form, phase, or facet. Okay? They even connive to get you in a bad situation. Okay? And as simple as that. That is the black community. I regret it is the black community. I wish it was not the black community, but it is. And as generations passes, the situation gets worse. It's no longer fights. It's no longer arguments. It's murder. If you succeed in the black community, you have a target on your back. Okay, and as simple as that. I haven't seen up and coming rappers get shot down because they up and coming rappers. I haven't seen all American basketball players and football players get killed because they was up and coming basketball players and football players that's gone into the NBA or NFL or going to some high profile college in the black community. When you make it, when you are doing something, when you are doing something to improve yourself, other than, I hate to say it, but drugs or some shit like that, Negroes don't like that shit. Okay? And as simple as that, and it hits them to the core, and they start focusing on their lives and and then they get jealous, and then they start offing people, or fighting people, or trying to get people to fight, or trying to set people up to go to jail. Okay, and as simple as that, or mess their whole life up. There's many times that young men who basketball stars and football stars get into situations under peer pressure on dealing drugs or handling drugs for people that they don't barely know other than they from the neighborhood, and wind up destroying their fucking life, or sleeping with a girl before they go into college and get into some sex scandal. This is what happens. Okay, and as simple as that. Alright, success is not normal in the black community unless you're doing a fucking crime most of the time. And I'm not saying it's not normal to the point where you can succeed, but if you succeed and you're doing good, you might want to keep that shit to yourself. And that's simple as that. Okay? I'm just speaking the truth. I'm not badgering on the black community or anything like that, but that's the truth. Watch your back when you're trying to make it in the world. Watch your back when you just trying to do the right thing. Because somebody is just painting a target right on your back. This is World War Prime Time News. My name is